Jai Radha Madhava. Devotees a few minutes just to reconnect, to rejoin us. And we were speaking about the objects of anger before the break in transmission. So Srila Rupa Goswami had explained just now about the objects of anger, and we're going to do a quick review of it in this next slide. Can I go on? So the Sakis, they become mad with Krishna. They become mad for wronging Srimati Radharani. The elder gopis we heard, they become mad at his scandalous behavior. Then Krishna's well-wishers, when they are anhavita, inattentive to protecting Sri Krishna, Sahasi, inconsiderate of Krishna's safety, and Irshu, unnecessarily mad with Krishna. Then enemies, Nija Ahita Kari, those who interfere with one's relationship to Krishna, Sri Krishna Ahita Kari, enemies of Krishna. Now he is now going to explain the results of ecstatic anger. Sometimes there are other symptoms like rubbing of the two hands, clacking of the teeth, clamping the lips, moving of the eyebrows, scratching of the arms, lowering the head, rapid breathing, uttering of strong words, nodding of the head, yellowishness at the corner of the eyes, and trembling lips. Sometimes the eyes turn red and sometimes they fade, and there are sometimes chastisement and sometimes there is silence. So these are the different anubhavs that result from the ecstatic anger that Krishna's associates exhibit. Sattvika bhav and Vyabhichari bhav. Rodra bhakti rasa exhibits all the standard sattvika and vyabhichari bhavs, sometimes great emotion, bewilderment, pride, frustration, illusion, impotence, jealousy, dexterity, negligence, and signs of hard labor are also manifest in the unconstitutional symptoms. So the sattvika bhav, ecstatic anger, exhibits all of these 8, and vyabhichari bhav, the great emotion, bewilderment, pride, etc. So the sthai bhav, anger in the steady ecstasy of ecstatic fury, krodha, is sthai bhav of Rudra rasa. So Srila Prabhupada says, in all these humors of ecstatic love, the feeling of anger is accepted as the steady factor. There are 3 kinds of krodha rati. So this anger, the first one is called kopa, anger exhibited towards the enemy. Then you get manyu, anger towards a relative. And then you get rusa, anger towards the beloved. So these are 3 different types of krodha rati. Then kopa, anger towards Krishna's enemy. When Jarasandha angrily attacked the city of Mathura, he looked at Krishna with sarcastic glances, and at that time Baladev took up his plough weapon and gazed upon Jarasandha with colored eyes. Srila Baladev exhibits Koparati, anger towards the enemy. So Manyu, anger towards Krishna's well-wishers. So there are three kinds of anger towards Krishna's well-wishers. The first one is Manyu Puja, anger towards superior well-wishers. Then the second one is Manyu Samanya, or anger towards well-wishers who are one's equals. And then you get Manu Chote, anger towards the junior well-wishers. So this anger towards a superior Manu Puja, there's a statement in the Vidagdha Madhav wherein Srimati Radharani in an angry mood addressed Mother Purnamasi after she accused Radharani of going to Krishna. So sometimes, mostly Srimati Radharani does not talk back, but in this particular instance, she lashed back at a superior. Then there's the anger towards an equal, Manyu Samana. Sometimes among contemporary personalities, there are signs of ecstasy in anger because of love for Krishna. An example of such anger was exhibited in a quarrel between Jatila and Mukura. Both Jatila and Mukura are senior family members. Thus, their anger at each other exemplifies Manyu Samanya. Then you get the anger towards a junior, Manyu Chote. Once, when Radharani was taking off a necklace given to her by Krishna, Jatila, her mother-in-law, told a friend, "My dear friend, just see the beautiful necklace that Krishna has presented to Radharani. She is now holding it, but still she wants to tell us that she has no connection with Krishna. This girl's activities have disgraced our whole family." So this is, you can well imagine Jatila's anger, because that's her constant meditation, that Radharani is being disobedient and is going to Krishna. So finally, when she catches her, this is how she feels. This ecstatic anger that these various personalities exhibit or feel, this anger of Krishna's enemies can never attain to bhakti rasa. Natural jealousy of Krishna by persons like Shishupal cannot be accepted as ecstatic love in anger with Krishna. Why? Because ecstatic anger is not possible without love. The only reason there is this form of anger between the senior gopis and the associates of Krishna and Srimati Radharani towards Purnamasi, etc., is because Krishna is in the center. But when it's in a materially based, as in Shishupal's case, it did not give him ecstatic love, and we all know that it didn't end well for him. He got liberation, but it was not the same type of ecstasy that is experienced by the gopis in Vrindavan. And that brings us to the conclusion of today's class of how these feelings are expertly churned in the heart of the devotees by Krishna as Rasaraj. Do we have any comments, corrections, or questions, please? No one's typing? So we'll conclude there and we'll continue in the next chapter. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu ki jai. Nantakoti Vaishnavinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.